The Ode on a Grecian Urn by John Keats. This is part second of the presentation. Ah, happy, happy boughs that cannot shed your leaves, nor ever bid the spring adieu, and happy melodist, unwearied, forever piping songs forever new. More happy love, more happy, happy love, forever warm and still to be enjoyed, forever panting and forever young, all breathing human passion far above, that leaves a heart high sorrowful and cloyed, a burning forehead and a parching tongue. Lines 21 and 22. Ah, happy, happy boughs that cannot shed your leaves, nor ever bid the spring adieu. Boughs are branches of a tree. The branches will never lose shed their leaves. We knew that already. They never bid the spring adieu. They never say goodbye to spring. Lines 23 and 24. And happy melodist, unwearied, forever piping songs forever new. The happy musician, unwearied, not tired, is forever playing his flute songs that are also forever new. Lines 25 and 26. More happy love, more happy, happy love, forever warm and still to be enjoyed. Does the poet really think that the creatures on the urn are happy? The love is forever warm and fresh, on the point of being enjoyed. Line 27. Forever panting and forever young. The lovers are forever young and out of breath with excitement. Line 28. All breathing human passion far above. The lovers are above human passion, which means they are at a distance from it. They are at a better place. Line 29. That leaves a heart high, sorrowful, and cloyed. Human passion makes you worried and tired. Cloy means wear out because something is too sticky, too heavy, or too sweet. Line 30. A burning forehead and a parching tongue. Passion can make you feel ill as if you have a fever, with your forehead burning and your tongue sticking in your mouth. Parching means dried out or very thirsty. Who are these coming to sacrifice? To what green altar, O mysterious priest, leadest thou that heifer lowing at the skies, and all her silken flanks with garlands dressed? What little town by river or sea shore, or mountain built with peaceful citadel, is emptied of its fog this pious morn? And little town, thy streets for evermore will silent be, and not a soul to tell why thou art desolate can ever return. In stanza 4, there is a change of scene. We are now looking at another picture on the urn. Who are these coming to sacrifice? Some people are coming to sacrifice an animal as an offer to the gods. Line 32. To what green altar, O mysterious priest? Altar is the high place where offerings are made to gods. Line 33. Leadest thou that heifer lowing at the skies? The priest is leading a young cow, that is heifer, to be sacrificed. The cow is lowing or mooing. Line 34. And all her silken flanks with garlands dressed. Dressed means dressed. The cow's sides of the body, that is flanks, are decorated with flower chains. Lines 35 and 36. What little town by river or seashore or mountain built with peaceful citadel? A citadel is a fort. The people in the scene on the urn are imagined to be from a little town. Line 37. Is emptied of its folk this pious morn? Is empty of people on this morning of worship. Morn means morning. Pious means believing or worshipping. Lines 38 to 40. And little town, thy streets for evermore will silent be, and not a soul to tell why thou art desolate can ever return. The people in the scene are on their way to sacrifice, so their town will forever be empty and silent. No one, not a soul, will ever come back to explain what is the reason that the town is empty. Thou is down here. Again, it is an example of how the scene on the urn is frozen in time and is devoid, empty of humanity and life. O Attic shape, fair attitude, with breed of marble men and maidens overwrought, with forest branches and trodden weed, thou silent form dost tease us out of thought as doth eternity. Cold pastoral, when old age shall this generation waste, thou shalt remain in midst of other woe than ours, a friend to men, to whom thou sayest, beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all ye know on earth, and all ye need to know. Stanza 5, lines 41 and 42. O Attic shape, fair attitude, with breed of marble men and maidens overwrought. Attic means from Athens, the capital of Greece. Reed is an interwoven pattern like a braid, but here it's in marble. The urn is decorated with marble men and women. Line 43. With forest branches and the trodden weed, amongst green trees and plants under their feet. Line 44. Thou silent form dost tease us out of thought. Thou is you. The poet is talking to the urn again. The quiet urn, which doesn't speak, challenges our thoughts. Line 45. As doth eternity, old pastoral. As doth eternity means endless time. Pastoral indicates the sweet, peaceful country life. The speaker calls the scene on the urn cold and not sweet, so cold pastoral is a paradox. We have already discussed why the scene is cold. No real passion is going on. The scenes on the urn are frozen, but they may look sweet and attractive. Line 46. When old age shall this generation waste, when people who live now will grow old and die. Lines 47 and 48. Thou shalt remain in midst of other woe than ours, a friend to men, to whom thou sayest, you, the urn, will stay, in the middle of all kinds of trouble that is not ours. You will be a friend to men, to whom you will say, Beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all ye know on earth and all ye need to know. We now come to the conclusion of the poem. What do we learn from the urn? The final stanza contains the beauty-truth equation, the most controversial line in all the criticism of Keats' poetry. No critic's interpretation of the line satisfy any other critic, however, and no doubt they will continue to wrestle with the equation as long as the poem is read. In the stanza, Keats also makes two main comments on his urn. The urn teases him out of thought, as doth eternity. That is, the problem to the effect of a work of art on time and life, or simply what art does, is a perplexing one, as is the effort to grapple with the concept of eternity. Art's imagined arrest of time is a form of eternity, and probably has what brought the word eternity into the poem. The second thought is the truth-beauty equation. Through the poet's imagination, the urn has been able to preserve a temporary and happy condition in permanence, but it cannot do the same for Keats or his generation. Old age will waste them and bring them woe. Yet the pictured urn can do something for them and for succeeding generations as long as it will last. It will bring them through its pictured beauty a vision of happiness or truth of a kind available in eternity hereafter, just as it has brought Keats a vision of happiness by means of sharing its existence emphatically and bringing its scenes to emotional life through his imagination. All you know on earth and all you need to know in regard to beautiful works of art, whether urns or poems about urns, is that they give an inkling of the unchanging happiness to be realized. When Keats says, that is all ye know on earth, he is postulating an existence beyond earth.